First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI Rachak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayashat the house of David. I'm Ayashatad with Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahawah Shai. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, you are the children of Israel. The Bible belongeth to you and you alone. All right, 1/3 of the nation of Israel will believe upon this testimony that is being given, that has been pushed out for the last 40 plus years. All right, starting with Abba Bivens and the men that were under him, all the way to Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rama, Apostle Rakah. All right, the elders and the bishops, and all the way to the newest brother teaching the 100% truth coming out of GMS. Okay, being on one accord in like mind. Okay, the testimony of Yahawah Shai not waver. All right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel will perish, will be deleted, will be canceled, will suffer a grievous and horrible death. All right, for not believing upon the testimony, not making Yahawah Shai their refuge. Okay, lacking faith. All right, whether it be by the famine, whether it be by the sword, modern day sword, which is the gun, whether it be by wild beast. All right, because you believe not upon Yahawah Shai's name, his law, statutes, and commandments, and that he has a chosen people. All right, and that his people are commanded and demanded to do his will, to do his purpose, to fulfill the things that was put before us. As Salakia, as Moses sprinkled the blood on the book and the people, so therefore we are held and bound by the oath of our fathers. All right, but without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this lesson, Lord willing, once again to be edifying unto the body. Okay, we're going to start here in the book of Matthew. And it's going to be the book of Matthew, chapter 13 and verse 31. And it reads, another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field. All right, a grain is a grain of a mustard seed. Okay, continuing on, which indeed is the least of all seeds. Right, the mustard seed is the smallest of all the seeds of the herbs. Okay, so Yahawah Shai is using this as a parable. Continuing on. But when it is grown, it is greatest amongst herbs, and becometh a tree, so that the bird of the air come and lodge in the branches thereof. All right, so Yahawah Shai took the least of the seeds of the herb and said, if you would but have this, if you would but understand this seed which is the smallest seed of the herb on the planet. All right, he makes the biggest of the trees. He makes the biggest herb so birds can lounge therein. You have rosemary. All right, you have other herbs. You have so many herbs. Okay. But just using rosemary, which is one of the most common herbs that people know, basil. All right, these are bushes and things, but here it is. Yahawah Shai took this smallest seed and made it into a vast tree. And this is what Yahawah Shai expects of us. He expects us to have this seed mentality. Okay, the seed mentality of having faith. Okay. Let's go here to the book of Mark. It's going to be Mark chapter 3. Chapter 3 and verse 1. And it reads, And he entered again into the synagogue, and there was a man there which had a withered hand, and they watched him, whether he would heal him on the Sabbath day, that they might accuse him. And he saith unto Salakia, Salakia. Let me start that over. This will be the book of Mark, chapter 3 and verse 3, and it reads, And he saith unto the man which had the withered hand, stand forth. All right, and this is in red, so this is Yahawashi speaking. And he saith unto them, It is lawful to do good on the Sabbath days, or to do evil, to save life, or to kill. But they held their peace. Right. So here it is. Yahweh Shai, through the Spirit, had asked a question. He said, is it lawful? All right. Is it lawful to heal that which is broken, or that which is not whole on the Sabbath day? Okay. And Yahweh Shai was asking these scribes, these Pharisees, and these men of renown. All right. These men who were efficient in the law. Okay. These priests, so on and so forth. All right. These were noble, so-called noblemen. All right. That ruled the people. Continuing on, verse 5, and it reads, And when he Slakia, and when he had looked around about on them with anger, being grieved for the hardness of their hearts, he saith unto the man, Stretch forth thy hand. And he stretched it out, and he had Slakia, and his hand was restored whole as the other. All right, so here it is. Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai asked a question, and this man's faith, all right, this man's faith allowed Yahweh Shai to perform this miracle. All right, as Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai demands for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, to have faith. All right, I was talking to this Jake at work. All right, and we were talking about Slakia. We're talking to have a conversation about the MOTB. All right, and as it comes out, the MOTB, the miracles that this MOTB may be able to perform, these false miracles. All right, this Jake said, hey, I believe right now in my mind I'd have to do it. All right, because if I lost my arm, and this man is telling me this technology can grow it back and I'll be whole again, well, that's just something I might have to do. I might have to go ahead and take that. All right. But this is those false miracles and things that this devil will try to do to try to deceive the masses. And 2/3 of the nation of Israel will be deceived. All right. Because they lack the faith of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They lack the faith that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai can deliver and save you out of everything. All right. Whether it be delivered, Salakia, whether it be delivered, and you go to sleep, all right, you be put down, it is still a form of deliverance where you no longer have to suffer. All right, or whether Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai performs a miracle and makes you whole as this man was made whole. Here it is. Jake will read the scripture. All right. And I'm not talking about just this individual. I'm talking about all the so-called Christians out there. All the so-called believers who say they believe and they really do not have the faith. What will you do for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and where will your faith lie? Okay? The world that the world ignorantly knows him as Jesus Christ. All right? His name is Yahweh Shai. The Father's name is Yahweh, not Jehovah. All right? Not Yahushua. All right? Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi demands and commands that you have faith and that you be retaught. Okay? We're going to go here to the book of James. Salakia. This is going to be the book of James. It's going to be chapter... It's going to be the book of James. Salakia, chapter 1, in verse 22. And it reads, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves." Right. Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi demands and commands that you are a doer of the word. It is not enough to just believe upon the name of Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi for everybody. All right? Now, there are some that will come in at the final trump, all right, that will be sealed, when they see the coming of Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi in those chariots, all right, what the world England calls UFOs or UAPs. Some at that final moment will be sealed just by the simple fact of the marvels and the miracles that are being showed. And they will call upon the name of Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi that they have once heard. But it took that faith, that right there, all the way into that time, all right, that they had to see that particular miracle. But are you one of those? Who knows? All right? But why chance it? Here it is. Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi has had men out on the highways and byways 40 plus years, bidding you unto the marriage, giving you the truth. Making it plain upon tables. So you didn't even have to do the heavy lifting. You didn't have to go to the libraries. You didn't have to study. You just had to have faith. You had to study and show thyself approved. But you didn't have to study and show other men if your lot be not a prophet. All right? You didn't have to study. It's lucky. You didn't have to make your body a living sacrifice for others to trot you down and walk over you and abuse you in a way. All right? That is not your lot. All right? If you're not a prophet, your lot is to have the faith and believe that Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi can save you. All right? Save you, because everybody's working out their own salvation with fear and trembling. But the prophets, the men of Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi, believe that we are called to do a work and to bid you unto the marriage. Whether you care to hear it or forbear it, whatever the cost is. Whatever the cost is for each and every brother out on the highways and byways. Whether we be delivered before judges, whether we be beheaded for the truth, or whether we watch the fall of our enemies. It is all to the glory and praise of Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi. Adawana Ratazah, we stay faithful and true. It is the faith that you need. And it is only faith that can help you. It's going to be here in the book. Salakia. It's going to be in the book of James. It's going to be chapter 2. Salakia. It's going to be the book of James, chapter 2. In verse 17, and it reads, even so faith, Salakia, even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. Right. So if you believe in faith and you have no works to show your faith, your faith is dead. What is showing the works in your faith? Adhering to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. If you're not a prophet or believe yourself to be a prophet through the will and power of Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi, all right, you don't have to go out on the highways and byways. All right, but you, if the Spirit's on you and telling you, that you're a prophet, get up on those highways and byways, then you better obey. Okay? But for those of you who say you believe You go to church, all right? You go to church, but you don't know scripture. You go to church, but you don't want to defend the word of Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi, or even of your so-called God, Jesus Christ. If you do not want to defend the truth or the word, even your false doctrine, and we are men enough to say that your doctrine is false, null, and void. You lack faith. Your faith is pretty much non-existent. You have faith in yourself and you do what you believe is right. And once again, this is not singling that particular man out. This is talking about Christianity and Christians in general, as a whole, man, woman, or child. Okay? If you lack faith, you have to call upon the true name of Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi to receive the faith. You have to fast. You have to do things. You have to put in the work. Read it again. Book of James, chapter 2, starting at verse 17. Even so, faith, if it hath no works, is dead, being alone. Yea, a man may say, Thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. All right, so Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi is telling you they go hand in hand. All right, if you show me your faith, I will show you my faith in the works. You have to put forth the work of the faith. You have to believe in me. You have to believe that I can. You have to believe that he is. All right? Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi is about action. Okay? All right? Let's go here to the book of Matthew. Let's lock in. Book of Matthew, chapter 8. And I'm going to start at verse 8, and it reads, The centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldest come unto my roof, but speak the words only, and my servant shall be healed. All right? Just a quick base on this. Matter of fact, Salakia, let me just go ahead and read it from verse 5. This is going to be the book of Matthew, chapter 8 and verse 5, and it reads, And when Yahawashi was entering into Capernaum, Salakia, there came unto him a centurion, besieging him, right? A centurion's an officer, okay? Officer, soldier of sort, okay? Verse 6, and saying, Lord, my servant lieth at home, sick of the palsy, all right, and cerebral palsy, all right, as you know it today. Continuing on, grievously tormented. And Yahawashi saith unto him, I will come and heal him. All right, so here it is. Yahawashi said in the red letter, I will come and heal him. Verse 8, the centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldest come unto my roof, but speak the words only. Speak the words only, and my servant shall be healed. All right? This is the centurion. This is the soldier that said, Lord, I'm not worthy for you to enter into my home. I'm not worthy of it. Okay, let's continue to read. Verse 9, for I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to this man, go, and he goeth. And I say, and to another, come, and he cometh. And to my servant, do this, and he doeth it. When Yahawashi heard it, he marveled and said to them that followed, verily, I say unto you, I have not found so great faith. I have not found so great faith. No, not in Israel. All right. Here it is, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. What was the key? Faith. It was the faith. All right, dropping down to verse 13, and it reads, and Yahawashi said unto the centurion, go thy way, and as thou hast believed, all right, in all these miracles, in all these cases, all these people had to put in the work to believe. They had to put in the work. The centurion had to come. He had to come to Yahawashi. All right? The lame man put forth his hand to Yahawashi. Verse 13 from the top, and it reads, Matthew chapter 8 and verse 13, and Yahawashi said unto the centurion, go thy way, and as thou hast believed, so be it. Do unto thee. And the servant was healed in that self same hour. Here it is, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi has healed that servant in the self same hour. That it was not an issue, it was not a problem. All right? Yahawah Shem Yahawashi took something that was not whole and made it whole. Okay? Salakia. All right? I'm going to give you one more example. All right? It's going to be here, the book of Matthew, chapter 9, and verse 20. And it reads, and behold, a woman which was diseased with an issue of blood 12 years came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. For she said within herself, if I may but touch the garment, his garment, all right, if I but touch his garment, I shall be made whole. Faith and works that Yahawah Shem Yahawashi has given you here in the scriptures. Faith and work that Yahawah Shem Yahawashi demands and requires. Verse 22, but Yahawashi turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith has made thee whole. And the woman was made whole from that hour. Okay? It is about faith. Okay? You can't worry about what this devil, the so-called miracles that he is showing you. All right? They are not miracles. They are falsified. They are bona fide. All right? They are void. Okay? Hey, I got one more script, then I'm going to go ahead and close it out. All right? It's going to be the book of Hebrews. It's going to be chapter 6 and chapter 11 in verse 6, and it reads, but without faith it is impossible to please him. All right? For he that cometh to the power, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right, so you have to seek Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. And you seek Yahawah Shem Yahawashi by what? By showing your faith, by calling upon the name of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. All right, by putting forth the effort in the work for Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. All right, hey, you have to not only rightly divide the word of truth, okay? You have to give up this life and the cares of this life. You have to know and believe. All right? Hey, in your heart, which is your mind, you have to believe that Yahawah Shem Yahawashi is, he will, and he can. All right? Lord willing, be edifying unto the body. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children of this learning, to the Bayesha Dabadad. Shalom.